This topic today, I really think that is really enlightening, is being comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I say that because I think there's a quote out there saying like when you're comfortable is when you should be worried. And I'm really, really curious to see those of you that only look for comfort and those of you that actually see comfort and go, no, I want to make it uncomfortable for myself. So this topic is really interesting because I think as we get older, I'm just hitting my last 40th, so I'm 49 now, is that I feel like I have seen myself get cozy. Like I don't even want to stay in a hotel that's like E. I don't want to ride in a car that's E. But when I was younger, it didn't really matter to me where we stayed. It didn't really matter to me what kind of car I was in or how I traveled. As long as I just got there, I wasn't as picky with my food. I didn't have to be as comfortable. And I say this because I think it's really important to notice and be aware of yourself as you're getting older. If you're an older person or if you're younger, where are you seeking the comfort out and where are you saying, I don't want this comfort. I want to challenge myself to make it uncomfortable. And I say that because I think a lot of us look for easy way out, if that makes sense. And I just did a video about hacking. And this is a great quote. What we fear most is usually what we most need to do. And that was from the 4-Hour Workweek. I'm rereading that book now because when I read that book the first time around, I was like, 4-Hour Workweek, that's ridiculous. Like I, prized myself on working so many hours and making it so hard for me in business and life. And it was almost like a badge of honor I wore. Like I've worked the hardest and I've worked the longest. I'm up to all hours of the night. I slept the least amount of, and I don't know what happened. I think we called it the hustle culture. And I think that there's like a rejection of that now. And going into 2025, and as we're in this, when you watch this, is I challenge you to figure out where are you not having ease in your life. It doesn't have to be resistant and fighting and struggle all the time. What if, just curious, we allowed things to be easy for ourselves? What if we allowed there to be a flow? That's not being comfortable, but allowing us to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that it's okay that we don't have to maneuver things around to create comfortableness for us, meaning in our businesses, in our lives, in our friendships, and to go to a new restaurant, to go to a new location, not to go to the same beach every year, to try something new, make yourself like a little bit, sit in a different seat if you always sit in the same seat, maybe slip on the other side of the bed. As simple as that. And I think that it's interesting if we challenge ourselves to use different ways. It's kind of like when you're right-handed and all of a sudden you're writing with your left hand, it's going to be weird and clunky and awkward at first, but over time you become better and better at it. And one of these things is going to be AI. And I'm going to do a video on AI because I think a lot of people are either like gung-ho crazy about it and they're trying to find the easiest way out and they're not really using it to the best of their abilities. And then there are other people that are so scared of it that they won't even allow themselves to be open and minded enough to use it. So I'm curious which side of the fence you fall on. But we're going to be talking a lot of more AI this year, coming year. I know in our coaching world with Tom Ferry, he's 100% in and he's going to have us coaches, be AI forward for us to help our clients grow in that and make it easier for us. Because are we doing things that we don't need to be doing because we could be getting help? Kind of like how Instacart made our lives so much better. I don't know how many of you use Instacart or even if you use GPS. Remember when we had to use an old-fashioned map? I sure do. I was a rep when that happened and I had to look it up and with the latitude and longitude and find the address. It took forever. And many, many times I would still get lost. And now with the GPS, it's pretty accurate and incredible. And I remember how clunky it was during the whole process of getting, to the location of the GPS. So technology is like that. But what other areas of your life are you allowing yourself to be scared and fearful so you just back away from it? So for myself going into this new year in 2025, and when you watch this, we're probably well into 2025 because I like to film ahead of time, those of you know that, it's to figure out what is it that makes me truly joyful and happy, and then also what am I fighting against and what am I not doing to make myself grow as a human being? Because we do need to grow. We kind of get stagnant and we kind of have that same year. And someone asked me, are you having the same new year as you had last year? Are the goals exactly the same as last year? Do you see yourself plateauing? Is life just kind of the same? Are you not really excited about something new to come, whether it is a new milestone in life or something excited to be about? And that's on you. You have to find it within yourself to figure out what it is that you want in life truly. And guess what? You can change your mind. That's the beauty of it all. You can change your mind. And I think that was another big aha moment for me too this year in 2024, was in getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, was admitting that kind of some of the things I wanted before are not the things I want anymore. And I've changed as a human being, and it's okay. And there's no shame around it, because I think a lot of us have embarrassment and shame when we go 100% in on something and then we go, I don't want that anymore. Let's pivot. And that's okay, because it's all a trial and error and failing forward. And it's the truth. And I think so many of us don't want to fail, or we're so worried about the opinion of others that we genuinely will stop ourselves from trying something really fun and exciting just to see if we like it. And we won't even give ourselves the chance to dabble, if you're going to be the dabbler like I just did in my last video. But sometimes you need to dabble to figure out if you want to go into mastery of something. So I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to figure out what you need to be uncomfortable in. And I'm curious, comment below what makes you comfortable, what makes you uncomfortable. I'd love to hear that. And if you love this content, are you curious for more, and you're an empowered woman or want to be one, please like and subscribe. I'm looking forward to an amazing 2025 with some really cool and fun content. Take care.